Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and Scorpio. Welcome back into your reading. Now, guys, this reading will be from November the 22nd until December the 22nd of 2020. After which, we will do a fresh energy check with regards to your story, Scorpio. And then we'll get into the new year, 2021. Okay. Now, having said this, one quick reminder, guys, there is a lunar eclipse that's going to be happening around November 29th and the 30th, depending in the place that you live in. Okay, but this lunar eclipse is going to change a lot of things for a lot of people again before the end of the year. So it's going to be a big eclipse in Gemini, if I remember right. Okay, so be prepared for that as well, Scorpio. Now, because it's a month period, I'm going to be checking your astrological part of the story, Scorpio. Now, here we are. With the first part here, you get Leo or I will card number 17, which is like the energy of the lion, confidence. Okay, a lot of confidence coming back. I will. It's your personality that will change, your spirit, which is talking about your heart, your romance. For some people, it could be a start of romance as well, or romantic desires as well. Okay, for some, it could be you are the center of attention or wanting to be the center of attention in parties, in being with people, while you're asserting your own unique personality. For some, it could be getting onto the stage, being a public persona with a lot of publicity, a lot of talent, being in the news, showing your dignity, being honorable. But there is also a part of the problem, which is the ego. Okay. So, whatever the whole story is, guys, it's talking about your strength. Breaks down to card number 8, which is your strength card in here. Okay. But it's all about your individual part of the story with Leo and your strength. It's talking about your individual part of the story in here where you want to really stand out and being very heart centered in here. Okay, being very heart centered with your strength, knowing that you have to be strong in order to defend your own enemy, which is your own ego, which could be your own pride. Okay, taming your own fear, taming your own demon of whatever that you had been holding in yourself, Leo, with regards to anything in life that you wanted to acquire for a very long time. So that strength card in the astrological part of the story is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like the sacral chakra, guys. Okay, the card yellow. So there is a lot of strength that universe is going to grant you, Scorpio, that will give you back a lot of power as well. Now, the next part of your astrological story is card number 39, or the air element of communicating. Now, here it is. This is like the Ace of Sword energy, which is calling for speaking out the truth. Okay, you might find it a little bit difficult to say what you have to say, but the strength and that power within you will allow you to speak your own truth whenever you want to say it. For some, it also could be talking about some kind of travel. Some people could be flying off in a different direction. Some people could be writing, could be publishing. But whatever that story is with the Ace of Sword, guys, it talks about a lot of mental clarity. Okay. It also talks about air travel for some people. If you guys are planning for a trip, a vacation, for some it could be talking, debating, lecturing, any kind of publicity, publishing, getting your word out in front of people. For some, it also could mean you guys are involved in some kind of artistic talent, like your science, your music, instrument, anything which uses your voice. You could be singing, or uses your hands, eyes, and brain, giving you that ability to think through, to analyze, to know your intelligence, finding a solution, being very inventive, being very innovative. Okay, having a very cool exterior, where people cannot really get through to your exterior part of the story because they're not able to fathom what kind of strength you're holding in yourself, because the outer part of yourself will appear to be very, very cool, composed, and in control of every kind of situation that you are trying to handle with your Ace of Sword energy here, because definitely you're putting up a barrier where you don't want other people to come and interfere in your life as well anymore. Scorpio is also what I'm getting, guys, okay? Because you're playing on your own strength, you're playing on your own power, you're understanding yourself better, you're putting up a lot of defensive barrier around you, is also what I'm getting. Not letting others come and intervene with your mental clarity as well. For some, I'm getting even that. Because you have a lot of force, you have a lot of power to say what you have to say now, to let people know what you have to say, coming out in the open and talking about it, not hiding it anymore. Okay? But with a very cool exterior, which kind of, puts a little bit of barrier between you and other people who will think twice before they actually advance towards you to say something different that you don't want to hear. Okay, because you have a lot of power, or you're getting a lot of power, Scorpio. Okay, now with this card, your wisdom is talking about your heart. This wisdom of this cool exterior, of knowing what you want to do, of getting back into your power, Scorpio, is coming from your heart chakra, which is the part of wisdom that is coming up in here for you. Okay, so you're going to be using a lot of your heart chakra. You'll be opening up your heart within this point in time to understand the amount of strength and clarity that you need to be composed and cool and composed in within yourself, at least in the exterior part of the story, because you are getting through a lot of power of communication that probably earlier, you might have had difficulty in talking or letting people know what you really think about certain situations, or even giving others a chance to come and intervene in your life, Scorpio. Okay? And because of your heart, because of the wisdom from the heart, guys, it's coming to the place of you understanding what you now need to work on, really. Because you do have a lot of strength you're getting back, you do have a lot of power you're acquiring back. You do have your heart opening up to your wisdom to allow you to, be heart centered with regards to your communication, with regards to your strength, with regards to your mental clarity as well. Okay? So, whatever you're doing is basically your wisdom is coming from your heart chakra, which is allowing you to move forward with regards to this part of the story, Scorpio. So, it's a beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck For the astrological part, I'm going to show you two cards because this is important. You got the lunar eclipse and then you got the Grand Cross Provoker. This lunar eclipse is the one I'm talking about. It's like the Five of Cups energy, where you had been sitting in a lot of pain, in a lot of loss, disappointment. Okay, and with the 47 or the Grand Cross Provoker, it's talking about the Nine of Wand kind of an energy, which is talking about your pressures in life, talking about the discipline you now adopt, also talking about a kind of frustration you had been building up with regards to your growth, and you were kind of becoming very defensive and in competition because you wanted to acquire that victory. So this part of this story is going to change, where there has been a lot of competitive, I would call it a little bit unhealthy competitive spirit, because what it is, guys, that you were really looking for your victory. And if you do not get your victory, you were being very defensive about your own situation here, which is that situation that was building up and that is going to change by the end of the month of November. You know, where your own growth was probably stagnated. Some of you guys might have been working hard to find a new beginning, to find a new job, to find a new growth area, to get a chance to be the person you want to be, you know. But since you were in competition with a lot of people around you, and that kind of created that defensive attitude in you, you know, where you were under a lot of pressure because you were trying to bring back a kind of discipline in your life that would result in your ultimate growth, but you were finding it difficult, you know, because you were at the same time, you were very guarded about your own situation as well. Okay, so this was the kind of area that is going to change slowly as the month goes by, the month of November, and you will come out to be more stronger, Scorpio, in your understanding of what really you now need to do exactly in the right way, because the heart is going to open up to allow you to move forward in the right way instead of always being on guard, being defensive, you know, kind of fighting with people for your own happiness. But when you're not getting it, you were becoming very angry, you were frustrated with situations that was not healthy for you. Let me put it like that. That was not healthy because you were putting a lot of pressure on yourself for your own growth. And, you know, obviously that pressure caught onto you. And that pressure has been building up because you did not know how to work with that pressure. So that situation is changing, guys. So that situation is changing, which is going to allow you to move forward in the right way with your heart in the picture, you know, being very heart centered with your understanding of even other people's sentiment, of what you now need to do, how you now need to talk, what are the kind of communications you need to build up, because you will learn to tame your own fear, to tame your own pressure. And because you will learn to tame your own fear and pressure with that strength card of Leo, your heart will gradually open up to understanding your own truth about your own communication skills as well. Okay, so you will learn to be more adaptable with your words. You will learn to be more flexible, be more tempered in the way, you know, not only regarding your own sentiment, but also regarding other people's sentiment. That if you are very acid tongue, Scorpio, how you feel is not important, but how others feel regarding being acid tongue. That is the situation that you will catch hold of with the wisdom of your heart, that you cannot be acid tongue with people because that is not going to help you to grow. That is only going to bring you down. If you hurt people with your words, in the way you talk. Maybe you're very blunt, maybe you're very straightforward, which is okay, but at the same point in time, you will have to respect other people's sentiment in here as well, Scorpio. Okay, now moving on to the next part of the story, guys, you got Eight of Forces at the Akashic or the lightning bolt. This is completely talking about a situation of giving up all kinds of fight. This will be a divine intervention from the universe with the lunar eclipse change, guys, that will bring back the story in the right way, where you will understand that I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight this way. I'm not going to talk bad. I'm not going to be acid tongued. I'm not going to hurt people with my words. Okay, I would rather know what I'm speaking. I would rather think twice before I speak. But I have to be very careful about the way I communicate. Because if I fight, I won't get anything. If I don't fight, I will get to grow. I'll get to expand because I'm going to be able to talk from my heart, whatever I need to talk. But if I'm under pressure, if I'm frustrated, if I'm a little bit desperate, my heart is closed, and then that's when I fight. That's when I fight with people because I want to defend them. I want to put them out because I don't like them, or I'm being very sarcastic and acid tongued with them so that they leave me. So, this is a situation you will learn throughout this month period, Scorpio, as you walk, that it's no use fighting with people in that way. You have to stop fighting. The next part of your energy with this kind of a situation is you got hostilities and you got contracts. See, so there has been a lot of hostilities with a situation in your life. This contract could be a commitment you have. This contract could be a job, could be a relationship, could be a sale deed, could be a house title transfer, anything that has created a lot of hostility in your life with regards to this contract you have. This kind of a contract or commitment could be anything that needs to be balanced. That's what they're saying. So don't fight this. Don't fight this kind of contract or balance that is going out of your life if you constantly be very hostile with regards to your own understanding, and you have to stop fighting every situation that comes in your way, especially any kind of written or verbal commitment that you have. Okay, the way you speak now, the way you talk to people. 26 breaks down to 8. You're getting that strength of that Leo to understand this part of the story, guys. You will. Okay, that you have to stop fighting all sort of battles. You have to pick and choose your words. You have to pick and choose your battle because with this kind of an agreement and contract, you have a lot of good stuff around you, kindred partnership. You have people who love you. You have friends who love you. You have relatives or co-workers who care for you. Or in particular, you have your spouse or partner or girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever it is, who really cares for you. But if you keep fighting this, the situation of a verbal agreement or a legal contract, you will not be able to acquire that kind of kindred friendship or partnership that you want people to be with you and not against you anymore. So you have to watch your tongue, Scorpio. You definitely have to watch your tongue, people. Okay? You have to know how to speak. You have to understand what you're saying. And that will automatically happen because your heart is opening. So, the moment you say something wrong, Scorpio, your heart will immediately give you the signal to correct the wrong and make it right. Because you're coming to that place of becoming more heart centered with your wisdom, with your words, with your actions, especially your words, guys. Because if you, excuse me, because there are good people around you, and if you keep fighting that kind of contract that you have with people around you, help will not come your way and you will not grow and you will be under a lot of pressure. Scorpio. You will be under a lot of pressure. Okay? So watch for that. Now, the bottom of the deck for the Akashic is Eight of Keys, the Master Artisan. So, what they are telling you, Scorpio, is instead of fighting, being under pressure, learn from people. There are a lot of skilled people around you, a lot of people who can teach you a lot of things. And you can become the master, or you probably have one person in particular you can really learn from, because that person knows a lot. That person is of a higher mind. Or it can be that it could be, okay, this is also what I'm getting, guys, is probably, in a place of profession where somebody is trying to teach you something new, you are kind of cutting them off with your words. It's like that situation, I know better than you know. My pride and my ego is not allowing me to learn from you because I know better than you do. So your words could sound very acidic in here. So what they are saying, guys, is don't be like that. Learn from people. Understand that you don't know everything and you still have a lot to learn. We all learn till we die, right? So, nobody knows everything, ever, ever. We always learn, we always grow, and that is a constant progress and progression in our life for our own soul growth. Okay? The bottom of the deck for the energy oracle is the temple path, see? And then you got the fourth chakra or the heart chakra. So what they're saying is, this is exactly the heart chakra opening up towards your own spiritual wisdom, towards your own understanding that you need to get out of that pressure of the Five of Cups, the loss, the disappointment, the negative impact, whatever that created and shattered your heart at a certain point in time needs to go. Okay, and will go as soon as you learn from people. As soon, because there are a lot of people around you who can really be your good friend, who can really advise you, who can teach you new skills, who can make you learn new things. So be adaptable. Be adaptable, be flexible to that part of the story. Excuse me. The bottom of the deck for the quantum oracle is increase, see? And the moment you can do that, Scorpio, you will only increase your fortune, guys. Okay? You will only walk through your path of abundance and growth in the normal way, instead of fighting with people, instead of being harsh with your words. You will learn it in the right way because that's very important for you at this point. That's where the message is coming from, guys. Okay? So it's time to perfect your own self. Look, perfect your own self with the wisdom. Learn to be flexible. Learn to be adaptable. Learn to understand your own self better, Scorpio. Instead of fighting every kind of situation, every kind of gossip. It also could be that some people, I'm also getting that you might hear people gossiping about you and you get upset. And you immediately go and start fighting with your words. Don't do that. Just leave it, because you are more than perfect and you will become more than perfect. And you will feel that those kind of gossip and that, the junk that people inculcate for themselves is a very low vibrational energy. You don't need that. You really don't need. Excuse me. You need to be more adaptable to your own understanding of your heart, learning new things from people, understanding how you can grow wise, opening your heart to becoming more flexible with people around you so that you can learn and pick new skills up and be more productive in your own life. Be more productive is what I would like to say here, Scorpio. Now, during this 1 month period, my next question is, what is that you're shedding off? What is that you're leaving? You got the lovers and the shadow side, which is the devil. See, this was the devil energy, guys, that was holding you with your partnership, with your contract, with your balance, with your relationship. There was a lot of toxicity. I wouldn't say that you don't love somebody. I wouldn't say that you don't want to be with somebody. I don't want to say that. But you were holding a situation with a very toxic part of the story, in a very toxic part. Like, that love you had for somebody or you have for somebody had become very toxic. You were not doing anything, neither were you letting the person go. Okay, for some, it also could mean that had upset your balance in life because you were not getting the right balance in here. The balance had become very upside down with the devil energy, is what you're leaving, because you will realize that holding a relationship or a contract in a toxic way does not pay off, Scorpio. If you are not heart centered with your words, see, this devil energy could also mean a lot of narcissist behavioral pattern for some people with regards to a situation of balance in your life, in your personal life, in your love life, in any kind of sphere. It also could mean that you had a lot of fear within yourself, Scorpio. And that fear was sitting within you, the devil energy was sitting within you that prevented you from moving forward. And that is where the balance had been lost in a relationship, in a career opportunity, where the harmonious part of the story had completely been obliterated because you did not know how to use that energy. And that is why you're going to shed off this energy and bring back the Six of Pentacles, that is the reciprocity of the equal give and take. Of the equal give and take from that Eight of Sword energy, guys, when you had been stuck with this devil energy, when you could not speak right, you could not communicate with people right. And it's like you knew what you had to speak. Okay, this is also what I'm getting, Scorpio. You knew what you wanted to speak, but you were scared to speak because you were trapped in your own mental imprisonment, which is also the devil energy, which is your shadow side. You could not tell somebody, I love you, in the right way because you were scared of rejection. You were fearing your own strength in here. Okay, so this Eight of Sword energy and the Six of Pentacles is telling me that this is the time you're shedding off that old energy, guys, of the devil to bring back the reciprocity of all kinds of understanding and not being into the victim mentality anymore. See, the shadow side of the devil is also a part of your own victim mentality. Okay, where you were being defensive, under pressure, you felt there was a lot of competition around you that you had to fight. This was all in your head, Scorpio. Or that people would be gossiping about you and that you needed to defend that gossip situation. So all these situations was creating the devil or the toxicity in your life, Scorpio. And which is where that you're shedding off, because you will realize sooner or later that that kind of an energy had not been working for your partnership, for your job, for any kind of situation. It was only causing you a lot of pain and grief and trouble because you had refused to grow and learn from your shadow side. You were more stuck into being a very toxic in a toxic situation. Or it also could be for some people that others in your life had been holding you in a very toxic situation. For some, I'm even getting that. That was where this entire story, had turned you very ascetic. Because you were fighting that toxicity, guys. You were fighting that pain in yourself too. For some people, I'm even getting that. That you were fighting that pain off because you wanted to release yourself from that toxic place and move forward, and yet you were being entrapped and held in your place of imprisonment where you were not being able to move forward to make and create the right balance in your life. So part of the story is with you, that you're going to now learn about your own defeat that you have had in the past, with regards to a situation or some situations in your life, where you had not been able to interact with people, when you had not been able to learn new things because you were always in that fighting mode. You were always kind of defensive about your own growth. You were trying to grow, but you were trying to grow in a different way instead of trying to grow from your heart and with your wisdom. Because of this behavioral pattern that could have set you off or triggered your life path in such a way, Scorpio, that you really could not move forward. That's where things want to change now. Things are going to change. That's where situations will change. That is where heart-centered wisdom will come in. That will allow you to open up yourself more so with people or situations around you that will leave you a more happy and a strong man or a woman instead of being very stuck in a negative situation here. The bottom of the deck for this also is a Six of Pentacles. Look, you got Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. It's a dupe in here, guys. So what universe is asking you now to do is to be generous with your give and take. Be reciprocate. If somebody gives you something, open your arms to embrace that and give back something in return, not necessarily money. It also could be emotions. It also could be love. It also could be good words you speak or a good thought that you convey to people. Anything. Anything. So that's where they're telling you guys that become more harmonious within yourself, because you have to learn to give and take, Scorpio. You have to learn to give and take properly, because you otherwise will not be able to move forward. And that's what they're telling you here, that within this month period, Scorpio, you're coming to a point of understanding this whole situation, being very heart-centered and knowing what you have to get rid of and what you need to bring back in the right way, guys. Okay? All right, so we got 10 cards in here for you, Scorpio, and let's look at your energy. The first part of the story is you got Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. It looks to be a very 3D energy for me, guys. Okay, maybe you guys have Earth in your sign in your natal chart. If not, you're coming to the point of understanding of your own stability, of your own growth, of your own purpose in life. Becoming more strong, becoming more confident, financially becoming more stable and wise to plan your future in here. You're not moving from your place right now, but you're planning your future. You're looking at your future, the next 10 years, the next 15 years, the next 20 years. How do I want to live my life? What is the monetary part of the situation I need to bring back in myself to ground myself, to become wise, to take care of the financial part of the story, to have enough in my pocket that's going to give me back my shining confidence to move forward with regards to my financial part is very important for you in the first part of the story, Scorpio. Finances are playing a very big role for you, because depending on your finances of what you have and where you're going to invest your future in and how you're going to invest your money, that is going to depend on your programming, on your stability. That's going to depend and bring back your stability. That's going to allow you to move forward in the future, Scorpio. Because money is an important part of your story in the first part in here for sure. How much you want to keep, where do you want to invest, what do you want to give, how much you want to bring back, where is the new investment process you're looking at. Because it looks to me in some part of the story, your earlier investment has not paid off, Scorpio. So you're rethinking on your investment issue here. You're rethinking on your monetary issue here for your future. For your future. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. Where you can now necessarily invest in your time, your energy, and especially your money. Especially your money. That is going to allow you to bring back your stability in the future as well. Where you want to feel confident and rich and powerful and stable in your own kingdom, guys. In your own kingdom, where you can not only nurture yourself, Scorpio, but you can nurture those who are dependent on you. That you should have enough in your kingdom, in your pocket, to take care of those who need your help here. So with the Seven of Pentacles, guys, you got the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups. See, oh no, you have another card. The Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. So you're moving forward, guys. You're moving forward with some kind of plan with your money that's going to bring back your emotional fulfillment from a very difficult situation of that lunar eclipse. Remember, I told you of the Five of Cups, and here where there has been a lot of problems that is going to change, that has brought in a lot of pressure, that is going to change. But you are taking that step forward, Scorpio, with your money, with your wisdom, to bring back your health, wealth, and vitality. Especially, you're playing more on your money that is related directly with your wisdom in here, guys. But you are being very slow with regards to this process because you definitely want to bring back the complete emotional happiness of a family situation in the right way here. But you are taking one step at a time. You're taking baby steps to move forward, to kind of look at your area, look at the environment of how you can move forward, of what you can now do to build up everything in the right way, to invest your time in the place that needs your attention now. That needs your attention now. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles. This is the knight, guys, who is already out of the imprisonment, okay, and is now looking forward to a future investment in here, the Chariot. Yeah, how you want to move yourself. What is the direction you need to take now? Towards your own growth, towards your own future prospect, towards your own emotional happiness, your own fulfillment, your own destiny, your own hope, faith, everything. So you're putting in a lot of work in this area, guys. You're putting in a lot of work, and looks to be a very 3D energy here for you, which is directly related with your money and emotions, that you now really want to bring back a balance and change your direction in the right way so that you can move towards the right path in the right way. Let's look at the Two of Wands in here. So you're definitely in the process of planning a long-term prospect here, guys. Long-term. You're looking at the future. You're not looking for the momentary part of the story. You're looking at the future more so at this point. So with the Two of Wands, guys, you got the Ten of Wands and you got the Knight of Wands. So what it is telling me here with this situation, guys, that it could be a very domestic situation we are looking at for you, for some people here, which is telling me that in a domestic situation, possibly, you do have a lot of barriers, a lot of responsibility, a lot of crisis, a lot of duties that you now really want to set yourself free from. And you want to move forward, you want to be adventurous, you want to live your life in the future. So you're also looking, for some of you, you're also looking at the prospect of how you can relieve that burden of what people think about you as well, of what is the image they're holding about you as you're planning your future. Do you really care for that gossip? Do you really care what other people think? Or do you really care to move in the way that your life wants you to move? you know, with the Two of Wands. So these are the questions, these are the planning in process. That do you really care to think what other people really think about you? Instead of going south, you're going north, and other people are like, wow, you should have gone south. How come you're going north? And do you really care? Do you really care? That's a question. Or do you really want to follow your own true north? Do you really want to follow your own life path for your future goal, for your future love, for your future relationship, for your future satisfaction, or your future commitment? So these are the questions that you are calling out because you want to relieve that pressure and move forward. But it is a story where you are kind of planning, asking questions within yourself, finding answers for yourself to find out the truth of your own reality here, Scorpio. What do you really, prioritize? What do you really want to prioritize now? Do you want to prioritize what other people think about you? Or do you prioritize what you think and want to do for yourself right now, going forward? Is the question that you're planning and moving into the future, you're getting prepared for that kind of a story here, where you're spending a big amount of time to focus yourself and dedicate yourself towards understanding your movement in the way that you now want to move, to bring back a very, very complete fulfillment of emotions, of trust, of understanding between two people in a situation from an area of loss and disappointment, is also what I'm getting for some people. Let's look at the King of Pentacles here. So definitely there is a huge amount of a breakthrough with that. Remember with the Ace of Swords, breakthrough with communication in yourself too, where you are communicating, Scorpio, understanding your own true north, understanding your own areas of difficulty or restrictions you have had for a long time within yourself, guys, within yourself. Okay, more so. Within yourself. The restrictions did not, yes, a part of the restriction could have been from outside, but a part of the restriction was also internal for you. So this is a planning for the future with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Where you want to reconcile, where you want to party, where you want to have good friends, where you want to take action because there is a divine new intervention and beginning with regards to a reconciliation, with regards to a relationship, with regards to a family situation, could be with friends, could be with co-workers, could be with a job, where you come in contact with the right people here to build back something in the right way. So there is a new beginning towards a situation from the past, guys, with the Three of Cups, where probably you have not been able to interact much with people or have the time for yourself in here. So with the Ace of Wands, you got the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Wands. You're looking for ways, guys. You're looking for ways, you're fantasizing about the situation, having a lot of guts and courage within yourself to move forward with the Queen of Wands energy, or moving forward to someone who is in this Queen of Wands energy here, who is magnetic, charming, attractive, very business-like woman, can control everything in the right way. Without her, a party is incomplete. Okay, so that kind of an energy is something either you're looking for, Scorpio, with this beginning, or you are fantasizing about this situation as to how, in what way you can move forward into this energy that somebody might be having in your life that you are closely associated with. Okay, so this is the new beginning here. This is the new beginning of a transition in process, where there has been some amount of confusion that you had been facing, where there is this new beginning or the divine intervention with the King of Pentacles that is asking you to move forward, because this particular situation does exist in your life that earlier you probably did not or could not manifest, because you might have been confused, you might have not had your confidence in place, you possibly did not attract back what you wanted to attract back, in the right way. It also could be that for some people, that now you're looking for your purpose in life to attract back the right people. For some, you're looking for ways to attract back the good energy of health, wealth, and vitality, of courage, of guts, of passion, of everything to move forward, in the right way as the King of Pentacles. So it could be anything for anybody here, guys, okay? But definitely there is a lot of movement that's going to come up in here, guys, with the Ace of Wands, which is breaking through from the old and starting something new in your life at this point in time as the King of Pentacles here, guys, okay? Now, the next part of the story is the Empress, Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Pentacles twice. So you are taking very careful, measured step to open up the entire story in your life with somebody or for yourself, guys. Because Empress is an energy of birth, of fertility, of love, of happiness, of everything that a person needs in their life with regards to a person you have or with regards to a situation you now want to give birth to. It could be anything, or even for yourself. Where there is no dearth of anything, whether it's emotions, whether it's love, whether it's money, you have no dearth of anything in your life, is a situation of the Empress or the Venus card of love in here. It's complete, full of love and emotional fulfillment and trust and unconditional love, fertility, new birth, new progress, new life path in here. Okay, let's look at the Empress energy here, guys. You got the Six of Wands and you got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, see, there is a victory in the waiting here. Okay, there is a victory for you that you're fighting to win over, or you will be, because there are challenges while you're walking. You want to be victorious, but you're getting blocked because there are challenges towards this Empress energy, when you have to fight and persevere a situation and liberate that situation once again to give birth to it. So there is definitely a halt in here, and at the moment, because that it's not going to be a cakewalk for you to bring back the entire story once again in your life, Scorpio. So you have to be very, very careful. You have to be very strong to defend other people, to fight your enemies off. If there are enemies in your life who is coming in the way of you building back your strength and your success story, you have to prevent that from happening, and stop and put a barrier here towards your victory here, guys. So you do know that there are other people around you who might come forward and attack you the moment you want to move. Okay, so you have to be very, very cautious with regards to the story of the Empress, because of the other nuisance factor that is around your life path in here, Scorpio, as you want to liberate yourself and move towards your own growth as well. For some people, even that is a possibility, because Empress is a story of success, of your material and financial and emotional health. Okay, so there are enemies, Scorpio, watch out for them, who could come in the way and prevent you from moving forward, which is what you have to fight. Those are the challenges you will have to fight as you fight back and find your own stability to defend those enemies who can be coming your way as you set forward and move towards your own higher purpose in life. Okay, let's look at the Four of Pentacles, and this is what you are working upon in the 3D as well as to how you can change your direction in life towards your fulfillment here. Let's look at the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is again, hold on, guys, too many cards. The Ace of Swords. Yeah. See, this is the communication part of the story. Talking about the truth. Because some of you guys may not have said the truth, may have been stuck with the truth here. Okay, with regards to this Four of Pentacles, a very stuck energy of neither growing nor neither expanding nor, it's like you cannot grow, neither can you fall. Okay, it's a very stuck energy where the truth is still waiting to be told. Okay, where there is a very lot of stagnation, where truth still has to be told because somebody has got stuck, neither moving forward nor moving backward with regards to telling the truth here about some situation that now needs to break open, if that's the way I would like to say this. The stuck situation needs to break open with the truth being said because either you, Scorpio, or someone in your life has not spoken up the truth. Okay, and they have neither moved forward nor have they come backward. They have been like sticking their head and heart over that situation while the truth has remained concealed. So what the universe and my spirit is saying is that it is important to move forward now, but it is also important to move forward with the truth having been said. This also could be the part of the story that you will have to really be very courageous to fight the situation, to give birth to the story here with the truth that now needs to be told, with the Ace of Swords that now needs to be told in the right way, not in the wrong way, guys. Okay? Not in the wrong way. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles here. Because somebody is hiding here. Scorpio, could be you or someone, where they want the situation to now open up. With the Knight of Pentacles, you get the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you are definitely probably hiding the fact that you want to disengage yourself from a situation and be on your own to grow, because you have not been growing. That could be one part of the story. The second part of the story could be that you want to be self-sufficient. You want to bring back a lot of money in your life. That is what you're looking at, because you have been stuck. You have been stuck and you have not been able to grow, and that is the truth that needs to be told, that I don't have enough money to give and take. So that's where the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles is showing up, guys, where you will have to really energetically stand up for what you believe is right and become self-sufficient in your life that you are working towards very slowly, where you have your own nourishment, where you have your own freedom, where you have your own life, where you have your own luxury, that is a lot of gratitude that will be expressed because of this entire situation that you now want to build back for yourself. Or for some, it could be that you're looking to break away from a situation and build back your own life in the right way, because you don't want to remain stuck in a situation where you feel there is less of money, where you are not getting what you want, and speaking up for what you believe is right for yourself, Scorpio, to work and persevere the cause through your challenges to bring back your own freedom here is also what I'm getting, guys. Okay? The next part of the story is the Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. So There is a lot of healing work at the same time that you guys are doing, and then you got the Eight of Wands to move forward and talk and take action on your words and your own deeds. Okay, so with this story, guys, it is you want, this is you, Scorpio, Knight of Cups. You want to offer the love to somebody here. You want to say what is right for someone here to move forward. You got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So there is definitely a relationship part of the story that I'm catching on, or my spirit is catching on, for which there is a lot of work within yourself, Scorpio, that you're putting in order to heal a situation from the past to move forward into the future. Here, let's look at the Four of Swords, and that involves a lot of emotions in here for somebody in your life, for something that you really care for. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is the energy of a complete woman in control of her power, in control of her money, in control of her wisdom, in control of her business, everything. She is capable of being a wholesome beauty of maternal strength and wisdom. Okay, now with the Four of Swords, guys, you got the Six of Swords. So you want to move forward here. You want to, and that's what you're thinking, how to move forward, how to talk, how to communicate with less of baggage, with keeping the emotional baggages away from this person here. Okay, you want to communicate freely, you want to say the truth, you want to talk about it, you probably want to even share this plan for yourself with somebody here in the future that you're thinking about at this point in time, of whatever you are working towards at this point. But you definitely want to say a lot to move forward here, keeping the past baggages kind of behind you, Scorpio. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles here. So there is a lot of story out here, guys. Hold on, too many cards. What do you have to say about the Queen of Pentacles? So there is definitely a connection in here. And both are very earth energy, Scorpio, that I'm getting hold of. So if you might have, hold on guys, too many cards have shot out. So if you don't have earth in your sign, it could be somebody having earth, or it could be even you having the earth sign. And you got the Seven of Pentacles. It's a very 3D energy, guys. You're putting in a lot of effort on this. Either it's a travel plan you're building up, or it's a plan for the future investment you're looking at. But you're putting a Seven of Pentacles is all about your your daily work you're doing, but at the same point in time, you're, see, with the Knight of Pentacles also, you're doing your daily chores, you're doing your daily work, but at the same point your mind is constantly focused on this Nine of Pentacles, while you're doing your daily jobs. The same thing with Seven of Pentacles. You're doing your daily work, you're doing your planning, you're doing your daily grind, but at the same time, your mind is completely focused on this area as to how you can move forward with regards to a situation here in the right way, whether it's a travel plan you're thinking, whether it's a money resources you're thinking, whether it's a new investment you're planning, whether it's a new progress of starting something new that you're looking at. It could be anything, guys, but you're definitely putting in a lot of hard work as you are moving through your daily life chores as well for some people. Let's look at Knight of Cups in here, okay? Because you want just like, it's like, okay, I'm doing my daily work, I'm getting up in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm going for my breakfast, I'm going to the office, or I'm working from home now because of COVID, whatever the situation is. But that's your daily work. But at the same time, your mind is completely occupied with your target that you have set for yourself, So you're not stopping the daily job, but you're what you're doing is you're working around this area as a part of your story that you have to do, but your mind and your heart is constantly focused on the pentacles that you now need to build back in your life in the right way with somebody that you want to merge the story with, or by yourself and bring back everything to a person that you really want to gift. It could be anything for anyone. With the Knight of Cups, you got the Five of Wands. See, now here is it is like there are too many people who could stand in your way, guys, as you want to move forward with this offer. You know, many of them would want to stop you from moving forward, Scorpio, with regards to any kind of offer of love or from your heart, or anything that you want to come across with your heart story. You know, there could be a lot of people standing in your way, or it could be even you that you are kind of fighting within yourself to move forward. It could be anything for anybody, but it also could be in your environment part of the story, guys. There could be a lot of people who could gossip about you moving forward, who could give you a hard time, who could tell you wrong things, who could stand in your way and stop you from moving forward. And that is how you're planning your stuff in here as to what you can do really to move forward and out of this difficult situation, you know, to really move forward with the Eight of Wands in here. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Wands. So this situation, and you got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this situation is giving you a lot of trouble, guys. And you got the King of Cups. That's you, Scorpio. So there is a lot of emotions that is involved in the story here for someone getting even that. Okay, which is this kind of fight that you are having, or that people are coming in your way to stop you from moving forward. And this is where you are planning yourself to move, you know. See the polarity of these two situations here, where somebody is trying to stop you, is giving you nightmares because you want to move forward into a different situation, into a different place, into a different lifestyle. But here, you know, with your cup of love as the King of Cups, that's you, Scorpio, because you are feeling, see, the Five of Pentacles, you're feeling very poor by yourself. You are not feeling happy by yourself, Scorpio. So you really want to change the whole situation, guys. You really want to change the whole situation and move towards something that is really attractive for you, and you want to bring back that story. But there are a lot of people in your way, Scorpio, who is stopping you, and that is giving you a lot of pain and nightmares because you're not getting that story right away now, you know, as to what plan, how you can work through this. You're trying to build through this, you know, so it's kind of catching you in that situation as you're trying to move forward, but it will slowly vanish. So right now, this is what it is. So just be careful of letting other people enter your life now, or you know, paying too much of attention to other people's stories. So do what your heart permits you to do, Scorpio, and stop heeding every part of the gossip, or stop heeding to everything that people say, and try to bring in your life as 2 cents they want to put in here. Okay, let's look for a total message into this reading for you, Scorpio. I want to see the complete message from this reading, but definitely something very, you know, good is going to happen. But what I'm trying to say here, Scorpio, is you have to be very wise and careful as to what you want and what you don't want in your life. Okay, now look at this. Yeah, see, you got the third person here. There are people in your life who don't want you to move forward, who is stopping you from moving forward into your state of equilibrium. You want this. You want the new radiance. You want the new harvest. And there are people in your way who don't want that. And that is what you have to sweep off. You know, people who are coming in your way to stop you from your radiance, you need to sweep off, because you, as the falcon, will have your third eye chakra open very soon. and rise above this entire mess in order to move forward towards your own change and transition. Because there are people who were fighting you all the time and stopping you from moving forward. They want you to be lonely, they want you to be alone, they want you to be sad. They don't wish you the good things in life, Scorpio. So you have to watch yourself, people. Okay, you have to sweep off what you don't need anymore in your life in order to move forward, because that is the important part of the story, in order to balance back your own life in the right way, Scorpio, with your health, with your wealth, and your vitality, your money, everything that needs to come back into the right balance in time. Okay, but right now, throughout this month period, this will be the pull and push you will get through as you are trying to cross this barrier and move forward into a new life path or into a new progressive area of your life. Okay, enjoy this reading, guys. Until then, goodbye, good God bless, Khuda Hafiz, Namaste.